Live with Ches, we up next. Live with Ches, sports we're best. Live with Ches, live up next. Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Live with Ches. I'm your humble host, Cameron Chester, and today we are talking NFL. Let's get right into it. The Denver Broncos released Russell Wilson. The Broncos will take on an NFL record $85 million in dead money against their salary cap over the next 2 seasons by releasing Russell Wilson. The Broncos can decide how to spread that money out over time, but Russell will get a guaranteed $39 million from the Denver Broncos this coming season. It would have been $37 million for 2025 would he still be on the roster, but that's not going to happen. Now, Broncos spent a ton to get Wilson on their team. The Broncos sent 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a 5th-round pick, quarterback Drew Lock, defensive lineman Shelby Harris, tight end Noah Fant to the Seahawks in exchange for Wilson and a 4th-round pick. The Broncos finished last in the AFC West with a 5-12 record in 2022, Russell's first season with them. Last season, they improved to 8-9 after Sean Payton became the head coach in 2023, but didn't make it to the playoffs. Wilson was not responsible for all of Denver's problems. He recorded the lowest passing rating of his career in 2022. Yes, he was benched in the last 2 games of the 2023 season. Yes, but Denver had struggles all around their team. Their O-line ranked 20th in the season for pass blocking efficiency. Garrett Bowles only played 5 games last year, and they ranked 18th in rushing yards. Payne has also messed up when it came to Denver's wide receiver room. They're supposed to have these explosive plays, but they just didn't. And change is expected to happen in the Denver's wide receiver room this offseason. Yes, Courtland Sutton might stick around, but Jerry Jeudy is a prime candidate on the trade block. And Payton has also messed up his time with Mims, and often, like, he would say he got lost in the depth chart, but his only competition was an inconsistent Jerry Jeudy. Also, Tim Patrick was out all season. The NFL Combine happened recently. Now I'm going to talk about a few QBs that actually participated in the drills. J.J. McCarthy had a few bad throws, but later settled in. McCarthy showed excellent arm strength, pinpoint precision when he got settled in. Joe Milton, his arm strength was amazing, and it guarantees him that an NFL team will take a chance with him, possibly day 2. But Milton also, I don't know, like, his only flaw for me wasn't his throwing power. We all know his throwing power was great, his arm was great, but he couldn't win the games that you needed him to win. Hendon Hooker could win Tennessee the important games, but Milton always fell short or choked. Bo Nix, now, there are still some questions about Nix's arm strength. His mechanics were good. His throwing session showcased the touch and accuracy that will fit a lot of offenses. He also showed that he could throw a deep ball. Michael Penix, probably the best one, probably had the best day also. Penix was on target for most of the night. Penix had good arm strength, was able to push the ball down the field, and he showed out. He definitely showed out. Now, let's get into the important segment, draft needs. Today, I'm doing the AFC East draft needs. Let's start with Buffalo. The Buffalo Bills should look for a quality number 2 receiver for Stephon Diggs. Gabe Davis is likely to hit free agency if offered more money and a bigger role. Now, a new number 1 could be needed if they trade Diggs. The 2024 NFL Draft has a lot of options for both situations. The Bills didn't get what they were hoping for out of Von Miller, and a speed rusher, edge rusher could be needed. New York Jets. The Jets must address both offensive tackles spots in the offseason. New York also should look into another wide receiver so Garrett Wilson doesn't get burnt out. QB could be something the Jets look at. Aaron Rodgers is coming off an ACL injury and not getting younger. Prospects such as Bo Nix, Joe Milton, or Michael Penix could be there for the taking. Would experience if you want Nix and Penix, maybe experiment with Joe Milton, but all 3 prospects I feel like would maybe have a decent chance with the New York Jets. New England Patriots, The Patriots need a quarterback. The Zappy experience was inconsistent, and Mac Jones' time in the East Coast may be done. They have the number 3 pick in the draft. Jane Daniels or Drake May could be sitting down there for them. They arguably have less talent on the wide receiver. Wide receiver is needed badly. 2 of the Patriots' started receivers were in the top 5 for most drop passes. A pass rusher would be needed for New England because Josh Uche is a free agent and Matthew Judon will be coming off a serious injury. For the Miami Dolphins, expiring contracts and injuries to the offensive line, center guard should be the top need for them. They could also use more edge depth with Jalen Phillips coming off an injury and Andrew Van Ginkel entering free agency. The left guard spot has been particularly a thing to look at for them. Isaiah Wynn has been the best starter they had there, and he has been placed on injury reserve. He'll be a free agent also this offseason. Teron Armstead can't stay healthy for a whole season either. At all. Trust me, I know, I'm a Saints fan. Been saying that about him. Third wide receiver spot could also be useful, but I think another cornerback could be needed after releasing Xavier Howard. Safeties could also be another option. Deshaun Elliott, Brandon Jones, they're going to be free agents, and Javon Holland is in the last year of his deal. Now, tell me what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feeling about everything I just said. Like and subscribe. And it's been Live with Ches.
Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.